Valve is making a bold comeback in hardware. After the success of the Steam Deck, they're not just stopping at handhelds. They've just announced three major new devices for 2026: a compact living room Steam machine, a next-gen Steam controller, and a standalone VR headset called the Steam Frame. Today I want to break down what these are, why they matter, and what they could mean for the future of Steam. To understand why this is such a big deal, we need a little history. Valve has experimented with hardware before. They made the original Steam controller and tried the first generation Steam machines. Then came the Index VR headset, and of course, the massively successful Steam Deck. This new move feels more strategic. Valve isn't just targeting handheld gamers anymore. They're building out a full ecosystem: a living room box, a flexible controller, and a VR headset, all deeply integrated with SteamOS. According to Valve, these new devices are launching in early 2026. First up, the Steam Machine. This isn't Valve's 2015 experiment rebooted. It's a powerful compact PC/console hybrid. According to reports, it'll run SteamOS 3, the same OS used on Steam Deck, which means great compatibility with your Steam library. Here are some of the key specs based on early leaks and info. So why does this actually matter? Well, it's much more powerful than a deck. Valve claims it's over 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck. You'll have a quiet, compact Steam PC/console in your living room. No big tower required. Because it's running SteamOS, it's optimized for gaming, but could also be used as a lean Linux desktop. It comes bundled with or supports Valve's new controller, making it very console-like. So, what are the possible downsides or questions you may have? Well, we don't know the price yet. The architecture is powerful but not bleeding edge. Some have noted that Zen 4 and RDNA 3 are not the newest generation. Another question you may ask is, will it appeal only to Steam fans, or can it pull console-first users? Next, we have the Steam controller, a spiritual successor to Valve's original controller, redesigned for the modern era. Here's what's new. TMR magnetic thumbsticks. These use tunneling magneto resistance to reduce drift and improve longevity, which is a huge win. Dual trackpads for precision input, especially useful for games that benefit from mouse-like control. Grip-based gyro activation. Instead of always-on gyro, you can use a grip button to enable gyro aiming. SteamSense haptics. These will enhance your haptic feedback overall. Battery life. Valve estimates around 35 hours per charge, which is a decent amount. Connectivity options. It can connect via Bluetooth, USB-C, or low latency 2.4 GHz. Now, what can you use this controller on? Well, it'll work with the Steam machine, of course, Steam Deck, PCs, and even Steam Frame. Why is this interesting? This controller bridges mouse-level precision using the trackpads and traditional analog control, using the sticks, of course. It's built for long sessions, especially with its long battery life and comfort-first design. The grip to enable gyro is clever. It gives you precision when you need it, but preserves stick feel when you don't. Because it's designed alongside the Steam machine, it feels like a legit console controller, not just a PC peripheral. But there are some potential drawbacks. More features equals more complexity. It may take some time for players to fully adapt this control scheme. Trackpads are niche. Not everyone loves them, and they might feel redundant for purely casual games. Another drawback could be that the price could be high, but depending on how Valve positions it, we'll just have to wait and see. Finally, the Steam Frame, Valve's next-gen standalone VR headset. This is probably their most ambitious hardware yet. Here's what we know so far. The Steam Frame processor features a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, 16 GB of unified LPDDR5X RAM. For storage options, you can either select a 256 GB version or a 1 TB. There's also a micro SD slot for expansion, just like the Steam Deck. The Steam frame features dual LCD panels, 2160 by 2160 resolution per eye, which is honestly fantastic. These panels have refresh rates from 72 up to a reported 144 Hz, which is absolutely crazy. There are some cool tracking features to this too. Inside-out tracking via outward-facing cameras, plus there's eye tracking. For connectivity, this features Wi-Fi 7 plus a dedicated 6 GHz wireless adapter for low-latency PC streaming. And lastly, the design. The visor is super light, coming in at 185 grams, with the full headset coming around 440 grams with the strap. Some of the unique features and selling points that the Steam frame offers is the FOV-aided streaming. This uses real-time eye tracking to render high detail only where you're looking. Hugely efficient for bandwidth. The Steam frame is very flexible when it comes to playing. It can run games natively via the Steam OS, stream VR from a PC with the wireless adapter, or stream non-VR games. So super reliable when it comes to any type of game compatibility. Oh, and guess what? It's also compatible with Android. You might even sideload Android apps or games thanks to emulation layers. So why would Valve be doing this? VR hasn't seen a Steam native device that's both powerful and user-friendly. The frame could fill that gap. By unifying VR and non-VR experiences under SteamOS, Valve is literally pushing for a more cohesive ecosystem. The dedicated wireless link plus the FOV-focused tech could make streamed VR more practical and high quality than ever. Now, of course, there's going to be risk and challenges with this. The Snapdragon-based performance might lag behind high-end PC VR systems. Efficient streaming depends heavily on strong Wi-Fi and a compatible host PC, which some people may not have. Pricing is still unknown, just like the other hardware coming, and if it's too high, adoption could be limited. So what's Valve's bigger play here with all this new hardware? Well, it's building a Steam ecosystem. With the machine, controller, and frame, Valve is clearly building an ecosystem similar to how Apple or Microsoft links devices. SteamOS is the common thread here. This could make Steam not just a game store, but a platform for devices, bridging console and PC. The Steam machine provides a console feel but with PC power, potentially appealing to both console-only users and PC gamers. The controller supports this crossover, offering mouse-style precision plus traditional gaming comfort. The Steam frame could revitalize Valve's VR ambitions, bringing Steam's library into a native portable VR form. By supporting both local and streamed VR, they reduce one of VR's biggest barriers: hardware cost and tethering. These devices feel like they're built for longevity. Running on SteamOS means Valve can push updates, new features, and cross-device compatibility over time. They're not just making gimmicks here. This is a serious hardware lineup designed to strengthen Steam's role in gaming's future. Of course, there are going to be risks involved with this new lineup. The performance versus cost. If Valve prices these too high for the power they deliver, they may struggle against other PC or console options. It's saturating the market even more. The market for Steam Deck-style handhelds is getting crowded. Will the Steam machine and frame differentiate enough? Who knows? Let's talk about streaming reliability. The success of the Steam frame's PC streaming depends on a stable, fast Wi-Fi. Not everybody has that. And of course, developer support. For these devices to truly succeed, game developers might need to optimize for SteamOS, or support the new controller/input methods heavily. To sum up, Valve's 2026 hardware lineup isn't just a retro comeback. It's a bold modern gamble. With the Steam machine, Steam controller, and Steam frame, Valve is building a cohesive ecosystem that links living room gaming, precision input, and both VR and non-VR play, all through SteamOS. If they can pull this off, we could be looking at a new chapter for Steam, not just as a storefront, but as a full-blown platform. The questions are obvious. Will the hardware hit the performance targets? Will the price point be accessible? And will gamers buy into it? But one thing's clear. Valve's vision for 2026 is much bigger than another handheld. It's about unifying how we play and where we want to play under the Steam banner. Which of these devices are you most excited for? The steam machine, the controller, or the frame?